Howdy, howdy, howdy. Why are we repeating? Alright. Hi! Let's see, I have been absent for a while. And I just got back on from my vacation. So hello everyone, how are you all doing? Hope you all are doing well. Welcome on back. I'm doing no building today. I just want to drive choo-choo. I'm craving to drive choo-choo, so I'm going to drive choo-choo. But what you brewing in there? But hello everyone, how are you doing? Let me go ahead and say hello to everyone that's in the chat. So, hello to Silver Ghost Wolf, Joshua Williams, BNSF62, EC Area Wealth, and The Rock 1973, TRK Gaming and Raw Productions, Bert R6, Buckeye Nation Railroader, KG, and wow, what's up? Wow, pow. How are you all doing? Hope you all are doing well. I'm gonna try to take this ride that I tried to do last stream but can never complete. So we're gonna try to do it and get it done today, shall we? That is correct, Hazard. I wasn't here. I was 12 hours away in Gulf Shores, Alabama. We left there at 4:30 this morning. Hey! Trainz Gaming 1066, thank you for the super chat at 10. Thank you very much, and I did. I enjoyed my vacation very well. Very much well, but it's really good to be home. Sometimes, you know, they say you need a vacation from your vacation. I needed one from my vacation. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, wow. Yeah, he went right through here. Hey, there you go. Are you excited, right? We got the R233 with CSXT 7274 as at the lead. Not played on Riverton. I have a Milwaukee Road problem. That's not a problem, my friend. I'm just glad that you're having fun with it, man. As long as you're having fun, it's all that matters. This is the first time I've actually played on the Riverton in a hot minute. Since the last time I streamed it, actually, was the last time I played it. What up, Georgia? How are you doing? Finally got run 8. Learning curve is crazy, man. Hope you enjoy it. Need to play some of that sometime. I want to just take a simple drive, hang out with you guys for just a small bit. And we're gonna chill out, have some fun. Well, I gotta go. Steaks on the grill are done. Time to eat. There you go. Very nice. Enjoy, my friend. I love some steak. I had plenty of it when we were gone. Milwaukee Road is great. It's a great problem to have, if you ask me. Exactly. Run 8 is hard as hell, but it's a great game. It's a especially with multiplayer. The multiplayer aspect is absolutely fantastic. BT Dubs, can you guys hear me pretty good? Nothing too overbearing, nothing too loud.
442, probably gonna change your call, change on that.
No, this isn't R237. This is R233. This is the one that's heading to Little Rock. R237 heads to Cornetsville. And R235 is the one that heads up... the Thurman branch. Yeah. Someone has pinged me. Shut up. John, I am doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. What's up, Jamie? How are you doing? Giovanni! New horns out the way. Awesome. Could you make a horn for your website for the Armaz AC44? Let me actually, Middle Tennessee, I'm not really that good at horn making. Let me point you to our friend Georgia State Railfan. He has a collection of horns that are available in his Discord. If you're already a part of the WIT Discord, he has put his Discord in the self-promotion channel, and he has a collection of horns that are really, really nice. Highly recommend. I can't put the link in chat. Send me a DM me a link then, Georgia. Damn. Always making my job hard. Wait a minute, is that my sounds? That's my sounds I'm hearing for the first time in forever. Yeah, that's my sounds that I'm hearing for the first time in forever. That's cool. So Georgia State Railfan has sent me a link to his Discord. I'm gonna put it here in the chat if you guys are interested in some really good horns for Trainz. He has a collection of some very good ones. Here is a link to his Discord. And if you don't mind, please give us some love, give us some likes. Can we hit 30 for the return? I've been gone for a while, but it's good. I had a very nice vacation. Got to see the ocean again, and I love it.
40911, I got 6 for you. 3134 is going to be the first one to zero.
Okay. But I highly recommend Georgia. We don't need Reefer Runner to do drops. You know, speaking of Reefer Runner, I was on the interstate for 11 of the 12-hour drive today. There is no way in hell I could do that job. No way. And I got cut off by a semi-truck. I hate interstate driving. Yeah, that's true. What we do in ATS makes it fun, alright? When you turn those trucks into literal NASCAR engines, there's a difference.
yeah, that's at B82811 here in J3. Over.
Inbound, outbound, or what? Over.
This is
Uh-oh.
the outbound. I guess it looks like we're going to have to cut loose and shove back toward the yard there.
Okay, so you're going to want to come out the hand throw and then go in the yard, or what?
Semi-NASCAR. There, yeah, exactly.
Yes, sir, that's right. I guess we'll have to swing north and shove back around toward the FO1, pick up the cut there. Over.
Well, you want to come out onto number 1 track.
That's correct.
Get on the light side here.
Okay, so you're not working Waycross now, is that correct? You're wanting to go north and then depart, is that correct?
Negative. No. Yeah, we do have a cut to pick up as far as I know. But I don't know if there's a way to get over to FO1 running straight into J3 like that, or without swapping the ends and on the line.
Yeah, TRK, go ahead.
Hold on a second.
Oh, it feels good to rev him up.
Hold on, I'm getting conflicting information.
Let's rock and roll, boys. We're highballing. In a dusty cab. No.
I'll get back to you.
It was fantastic.
I can give you permission, but if you were not picking up, we'll just come on out the hand throw and depart. But give me about 5 minutes and I'll let you know. Over.
Okay, understand. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
But, yeah, the beach was absolutely fantastic. Loved every minute of it.
J Dispatcher Jackson.
Also, this defect detector I'm still working on is going to sound really weird. Why is that at a medium approach? Is there another train in my way? Or I'm just too far away? I'm just too far away. Is there anything else? Hello?
Let's come in and go track 73.
Nick, how are you doing?
Timing the eastmost, knock down DP both ends, over.
Yeah, I heard that AM was streaming on the day that while I was on the road a while ago. Got the notification for it anyway. What's happening over here? Oh god, just a mess of motors, it looks like. Train ready to go back out. Got any tanks? Who's this? That's tanks. Alright, cool. So we got tanks coming in. That is a huge train. I think that's pretty cool. Crawford, I need you at Crawford siding or something like that. Crawford Yard Track 1, I think. Probably be the best bet. I think that might be his best bet. Yep. Nope. Nope, that is not. I need him at West Crawford. Of course, he needs to go into West Crawford. Come here. Wrong place. Drive to track mark. West Crawford. There you go. Now I'll go. Yeah, the Tier 4 SD70s release, I can't buy them just yet because I am broke as a joke. Got bills to pay, dude. Where am I going? Hold up. Where's my train? There's my train. You ain't flying, are you? Nah, you good? Probably gonna rail fan hop this train, to be honest. But how have you guys been? It has been a hot moment. Let me hear from you guys. How are you all been doing?
up. That 9 is going to be pretty close to wall to wall. Got him separated back here at 3400.
Copy.
Do.
Jacksonville answering over.
You have a family vacation next weekend. Very nice. You invested in a new tripod. Very nice. Started a summer job working on computers with my grandfather. Very nice. Gonna get a new video camera soon. Get the Canon. Ah. Very nice. I recently upgraded phones. Went from an S21 to an S25 so I could take better pictures. Cost me an arm and a leg. Made a new video called The Riverson. Oh, I need to watch that then.
50 more cars, 50, 4586.
I am not. I do not care for Apple. Let's see, I'm building a route in upstate New York, TOS 22. Very nice. Apple's very overpriced and overrated. Walk away from the job on Thursday. Wow. That sounds awful. It's just my personal opinion. If you like Apple, you like Apple. But like me personally, I'm a Samsung guy. Hey Spark, you can't be going through the gate like that. Cause bodily damage, you know.
Dispatcher 2 up E.
Trainz.
2811, engine 310.
How do you mess up the Doppler effect that bad? Did anyone hear that on that last blow? Was it?
That'd be 2811.
He never did anything to shout on his ass? Well, there you go.
All right, B8 2811, engine CSXT.
You gotta take the good with the bad, right?
Okay to open up the hand-thrower switch off of J3 to number 1 track.
Worse than dovetail. I don't know about that one.
Northbound, let me know when the switch is.
Don't get any Doppler effect. What do you mean you don't get any Doppler effect? You're supposed to have a Doppler effect.
You guys are going north. Are you taking your whole train north, or what are you doing?
As far as we know, we're just coming out with the power and like I say, swinging around just back into the yard and then coming out with FO1.
Hello, Santa Fe Productions. How you doing?
Now, do you want to go up towards
There you go.
Savannah, or do you want to go towards Manchester and make this move?
It doesn't matter any way you want to go.
I mean, I don't know where your pickup is in the yard to make this move.
No, you're supposed to have a Doppler effect.
It is in FO1. Like I say, either way it'll work. When you get
See,
back
for
there
example,
anyway.
watch this. If I add some, I'm basically coming up the train at like 100. The train's coming at me like 100 mile an hour, right?
I guess just swing towards Manchester.
When you come out, you'll need to go towards Manchester and come my way. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. We'll
You
swing
mean?
back toward Manchester and then shove back toward J3.
Goddamn
Yeah, well, I'm
SP5.
gonna towards Jacksonville, or I'm sorry, towards Savannah, and then I'll line you back into the yard. Then we'll, I presume you're going to leave the switch, or you're going to close the switch up there at J3 when you come out, and then you'll just need it again when you come.
I hope you don't.
Your cut Is that correct?
Sounds the same. That's
Yes, sir, that'll be correct. If that's what you need us to do, Daryl.
Yeah, let's do that in case.
listen to this defect detector. This is the
Okay, understand. All right. Permission to open up the hand throw switch. Coming out of
Be it
J3 onto the number 1 main. Over.
This is the defect detector that I'm currently working on, or that I was working on. I don't know where I'm at now, but we're about to hear how good it is, if it is good, or how bad it is. So.
Thank you, Jay. Dispatch checks out.
No arrest on the
CSX equipment defect detector. Milepost.
Apparently, yes, they are. I hope they are.
4.4 track 2.
That's not my defect detector. That's 284.4. That's Crawford. This is the new one that I'm working on.
CSX detector. Detector. Milepost 251.2 main 2.
Why is it skipping so bad? And why did it say detector twice? Load with crude oil?
Got 3 separate stations, Tony, on the 5310.
My brain has a defect. And also, to answer your question, DC, I'm working on these. These are custom edits that I'm doing to defect detectors. I'm really happy with the one that I got going for Crawford. The first one you heard for 284.4. This one I'm trying to make it better. But it sounds... the skipping is a problem.
It's been 310 and a clear release at 3 looks like. All right, 310 flat coming to you, 310.
line down here, all that coupling. Back on up.
But I think I may have an idea on how to fix it.
That's right.
But man, that would suck. It'd sound clean at the end though. But it would suck for what I'm thinking to how to fix it. Now for the playback.
CSX detector.
Detector.
Detector. Milepost 251.2 main 2. No defects. Repeat. No defects. Total axle 460. Length 60. Niner 5. Detector.
Out.
Wait. I did use a different railroad. That's using Norfolk Southern. Yeah, it has no EOT because I can't put the one EOTs on it. And I didn't feel like spawning one. Fred.
That's a moving 45, 86, 20 car. Ooh.
There. It sounds like the detector has a stutter. It's just like me. It's just like my dumbass.
CSX equipment.
See, I really like how
defect
this one sounds.
Detector. Milepost 284.4 track 2. No defects. No defects. Total axle 560. End of transmission.
See, that one sounds really good. I really like how that one came out. I'm spatting. Today, Junior.
About 15 more on 45. 15
Where's your VR avatar? Cool.
Stand by.
I really like this crossing. Up close is fine, but from far back is also fine because this crossing is also on a super elevation, and so your train, as it comes around, is tilted, and so it looks very, very pretty as it goes through here. But I need to spicing up the area a bit. Anyone have a problem with trains? Driving a train when you stop or couple up to another train, it kicks you out of driver mode? I've had that happen a few times, yeah. Basically, it's not kicking you out of driver mode. It's attaching yourself to another train, and it thinks it's a whole nother entity, and so you basically gotta click on it again to... Yeah, it's fun. It's weird, stupid. especially if a train has another driver. S-curve shots? Oh yeah. For sure. 1 inch of rain come Thursday. That's fun. I'm about sick and tired of the freaking rain. I got away from the rain for a little bit, only to proceed to have more rain. Who'll stop the rain? What in the hell are you talking about, Silver Ghost? One of my favorite CCR songs. God, Trainz, please fix that Doppler. That sounds awful. Dude. Yeah, that's a glorious shot. Dude. Long as I remember, rain has been coming down. It's a good song. That's one of my favorite songs from them. But how are you doing, Mother Slug?
4586.
Silver Ghost, I still don't understand what in the hell you were talking about. Stop talking about credit cards and debit cards. Who do I owe money to?
Bubby. 20 feet.
I wasn't singing like Creed. If I wanted to sing like Creed, can you take me higher?
That's good, clear off.
You know, you gotta...
20 more, 3400. 20.
I've got $30,000 in credit card debt. Long as I remember. No, you have to give it that that southern drawl.
Mike, okay.
Hello, Cheshire. How you doing?
To make your move west all the way.
I am missing a rock.
Yes, go.
Yes, sir. My good.
To make your move following Mike out on that out of 66 track.
Alrighty.
Where is that rock? There was supposed to be another rock there. Which one of you rocks are not behaving?
Just fly for you. Wait, because they won't y'all that far.
I blame the rock. Oops.
You're welcome.
Well, you know what? I'm happy for you, dude.
442 engines.
Yeah.
20 more. Got good fuel on that fire.
3,300.
Dwayne the Rock John. There you go.
Both of them, whenever you get ready back there.
Yeah, they pretty close.
They got 3, 7, 45, 86. Yes, sir. You got 3. Cut him in whenever you get ready. All right, copy that.
And
Go ahead. 3,400.
see ya.
Hey, we,
How many?
and 20, 20. Hey, come on. Here's that west on the service center for the call, please. You want me to hold off for them 643, 3400? That works.
Yeah, they come out. Figure you might want to let him get out ahead of us. Make parts.
20 more, 3,400, 20.
An SDA. I did see the DNH. That was actually really cool. I really love the whole thing of people didn't know whether or not the unit was real. I'm not gonna believe it until it's on the road, and then she was on the road like, oh shit, it's real. It does. It looks good. Our Discord, WIT Simulations. It is the link in the description down below.
Alright, Mikey, everything's fine. 4, 829. We have permission now.
Let's see. Check out something.
Stay tower too. We're just gonna shove back.
I also followed that, Joshua. I was. Oh goodness, sorry.
2811, everything lined and locked on that JO3 line for number 1
Okay,
track
that's not.
movement over.
No,
All right, everything lined and locked back for number 1
Okay,
track.
add.
Over to me, and you guys are on the move. Is that correct, over?
let's see.
Yes, sir. Been knocking down now.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Good work, J. Dispatch Jackson.
But I was also following that, and I was watching the Facebook videos and stuff on it. So it was good to see that it made it.
Engineer on 828, got a slow.
That was Georgia State Rail fan. I put his Discord in the link in the chat a moment ago. If you want to scroll up, you'll be able to find it. What the world?
Alright, Ryan 15, 829.
I have no idea. Alright, cool.
Alright, 10 more.
Alright, 4586, I'm in the clear. Release that 3-step. Head it back your way.
Let's see.
Alright, copy that, blood stop.
Making sure something here.
Go ahead, over. Copy that.
Verify down with it.
Mm-hmm. rain's coming down. Sorry, I was trying to figure out something there. Oh. Yeah, somebody raspberried the radio. Some odd reason. Nah, I'm not going to be live for long. I just wanted to take this train across, talk to you guys, tell you guys, hey, we're back. Be a short little stream. This guy's going to Little Rock. We're going to get him set up, and then they'll have to wait for a crew to start taking it up to the tipple. All that fun stuff. Goodness, my head.
Yeah, I'm taking the customer right now.
Alright.
That's set up. That's set up. Cool.
Good to 7:14.
All right. Rock and roll. Floating cop car. Where was the floating cop car? I think they're all floating. Everybody's floating for a bit. It might be the road? These might be built for the, Yes, I got you. Hold up. Copy. So if you guys want to find some interesting horns, go check out Georgia State Railfan's Discord right there. Boopity boppity boop. And rock and roll.
How many engines do you have, Jeff?
Where am I? There we go.
1 PH 3333.
Best meeting at CPKC Railroad over the weekend? Uh-oh, what is it?
Alright, here we go. Riding in clear on the point, 5310. Got a restrict signal. Start back. Wanted to get them down.
Alright, one on the gate, backing up, 5310.
Come on, I gotta hear it. Don't leave me hanging.
Alright, gates down, cross clear, 5310. 20 more.
I 20 up, 5310.
The comment. That's actually really good. I like that. Find out next week on Dragon Ball. Dragging these. I'm sorry. Five different CPKC workers. Oh my goodness.
R6 Tower.
Go ahead.
I'm on duty. Do you need me anywhere?
Missing the Jeopardy music just a little bit.
North forward yard, please.
Alright, I'm on the way.
He's making his way. I mean, this is the opportunity for us to chat. This is the whole reason why I streamed today. Wasn't to just drive a train. Yeah, the train's going off in the background, and it's trying to for me to get back into swinging things. But I wanted to mostly just chat with you guys for a little bit.
Put them in the shop or...
See how you guys have been doing, because I know it's been a minute since we checked in.
Come up here,
Just hang out, talk trains.
442, come on up to XO2.
Ooh, excuse me.
We're going to put them on T10 up here once this 646 and go 13 gets
5 minutes to 2 hours to save the route I'm making, but it takes me roughly 15 seconds to 2 minutes to load routes. Yeah, that's strange for you. Social issues I can't check. Yeah, okay. And I just wanted this shot. Look at there. R233 CSXT 7274. That loaded train that was at Green Tree is going to go westbound.
6 tower.
And we are currently waiting for,
Sales gonna go pick them up.
Alright.
currently waiting for someone to be able to take it. No spamming is allowed on here. What are you talking about? Who's spamming?
Ready for him to head on out the Saturday. Yeah, T20 Southern Connection.
What am I hearing? That is, I'm really confused. But no, we are at the very top. This is the small little sighting of Gutterfield. Gutterfield is also home to this old abandoned coal mine. This mine shut down in the late 2000s, early 2010s. CSX only recently pulled the track a couple of years back, and there are talks of the mine actually being fully demolished. Most of the conveyor belts have already been scrapped, but they are still waiting for buyers for the rest of the buildings up here to be taken down, and for the tipple itself to be taken down. And then the land will be reclaimed for the person that who there is a house up here. There was a house. Yeah, there's two little houses up here, but
Come on, Mitch, on channel 16.
Sorry, what'd you say?
they were thinking about having all this reclaimed
Alright.
back for the mountain, plant some more trees and stuff. But there's no one else going to be using it anytime soon, so they're thinking about taking it all down and scrapping it. Yes, we're driving CSX Tutu. R233. Saw a War Bonnet duo? Heck yeah! It's always good to get them. Check real life rail fanning. I'm sorry, I missed that. Let me go check that. Ah! Very nice! We used to have one of them chassis system, what is that, 82-foot boxcar? Yeah, we used to have one of them sitting down in downtown Hazard, but they scrapped them. There were just two of them. So our old 109-year-old school building is being torn down, sadly. They found a time capsule in the cornerstone. Ah! Open it after the 4th. That's cool! I need to redo this cab.
Hey, Charlie.
Need me anywhere right now?
Oh yeah? What's two other meetings for BNSF? Posted a picture of it a while back. I tell you what, that whoever posted that picture is 7109. Man, she looks pretty. Oh, that was
Alright.
why am I going brain dead? Oh man, why am I going brain dead? He also does NASCAR. Better not start a family.
There you go, 13.
Where that game playing?
Your extra EOT is going to be over there by the head car.
No, not ally. Talking about a person. He does train stuff, but his YouTube channel for NASCAR is a lot more popular.
All right, you want me to cut them cars off just shy of T13 crossing?
Oh no, I'm going Danny B. Thank you.
Go back to it.
I was going brain dead on his name there for a second, but Danny B posted a good picture of
Sounds like a plan then.
7109 being paired with 4568, which we could probably replicate. That's a manifest. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Georgia. Think it's time to replicate it. What did Active Railroad call it? I do that all the time, Georgia. Hell, you've told me your name and I still can't remember it. Bert has told me his name and I still can't remember it. I just call him Big Guy. Well, you know what? I'll make you a deal. If you can get get your friends, invite them along the ride. If we can get 30 likes on this stream before it ends, we'll do a Lincolnshire stream this week. Huh? You probably did get flagged. Hold up.
I can go to the high crossover.
I'll have to check over here.
I'll drop down and get one side for you, then I'll get it back.
Oh, thank you.
No, I don't. I didn't see it. I don't see it anywhere. It's about time we head back to the Lincolnshire because our good buddy Andrew, who is getting ready to get married, by the way. Unfortunately, I won't be able to go to his wedding because where I work weekends now, and it makes me mad. Oh, Nazi Southern. Yeah, I've heard that one.
Up past that tunnel switch on back to the tunnel on
The Third Reich's already attacked Ohio, alright? Do you all see that weird freaking cloud thing that's happening in Ohio right now?
back to the little pocket on C10.
That poor soul. But yeah, he invited me to his wedding, and we were going to be going, but unfortunately, where I work weekends now, I'm not going to be able to do it. There's this big cloud of like toxic gas roaming around Ohio right now. Get a giant cardboard cutout of what? Of me? And send that to him?
You want them in front of the tower?
It's just NS23N.
Yeah, right here past the switch on T10.
Hey, approach medium. That should not be an approach medium. That should be a clear. Thank you.
Defect. Equipment defect detector. Milepost 266.5.
That's another one of my favorite defect detectors that I made. That is the Harman CyberScan. And it's almost perfect.
Okay. Got Grant Hudson on duty 15.
Doesn't surprise me. It's Ohio. Listen, just because Ohio spelled... just because Ohio backwards is a tractor doesn't mean anything.
And we have 162 cars, 14,561 tons, and the length is going to be 10,934. Plenty of fuel. Top Dog's got about 4,500 gallons in most of them. PTC is operating.
I know defects in the motors, and you say your head in power.
Ohio doesn't exist. Especially for anyone, particularly the JR team. Is JR making N and W signals?
What do you got to do now? Just double out, triple out, quadruple out?
Dispatcher, you know, I feel humbled and flattered that you think JR is watching my streams. Ohio is a concept.
I'll get you called outbound there at
The only people from JR that watch my streams is Scratchy whenever he's not busy, and Audie whenever he's not busy. That's it. You never know. You know, that's true, because those two are usually quiet when they're in here. We need to go back to cold country sometime and do some cold country shenanigans.
Oh,
Wait on
I've been busy with my little dumbass cold country.
Track's what for, right?
I know someone was remaking Safe Trainz,
Equipment defect
but I don't know who.
detector. Milepost 266.5. No defect.
See, this one sounds
No
perfect.
defect. Total. Axle 464. End of transmission.
Y'all want to duck down
That one
there
sounds
into
perfect.
5, Find him.
Yeah, we can do that real quick.
BT Dubs, Schilling is, from my understanding, is still waiting for a email back reply from Jointed Realm. And then once he has the approval, then we also have something else to release on the WIT website. You know, I'm not really a good modeler. All I do is build dumb routes. That may look like a place. It might not. It might resemble a place, I don't know. It's garbage. But chip hoppers, I'm guessing? Yes. I'm telling you, 3194 is the main character, and she gets to explore the world, alright? That is one of CSX's pride and joy, and it goes everywhere. It does not surprise me at all that 3194 is in Arizona. It was Houston about a week ago. Oh my God.
Down P10, but what is
3194's world tour.
Just park it right there for the buggy.
The Tour of Safety, starring CSXT 3194. Ends up in Germany. Just do not send it to Mexico. We do not need another 3099. Burn less CO2 than Taylor Swift's jet plane. Oh my God. Yeah, actually 3194 has already been to Mexico and back. Do you? Nice. CSXR 233 on this CSXT 7274 got a. What am I calling a signal? Where is the signal? I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Bro, hold up. Why does it look like the. How come no one has told me that the guardrail up here looks like it's melting? CSXR 233, CSXT 7274, got a clear signal. Castle Mountain, East Castle Mountain, main to main, eastbound direction 7274, east out. Someone hit the guardrail. There you go. We just need to put a car. I need to download those cars that came out. Just a slight fender bender. Yeah, just a little. Nothing too major. Nothing to worry about. And Jeep. Z has found a Jeep in the wild. Z is also on vacation this week, so I will not see him until Monday the 23rd. 1875 and 1877 are paired together. Uh-oh, they're doing duos again. This is also one of my favorite spots to get pictures at. This is also super elevated, as everybody knows. But it's just a great spot with that. As we go around what has been dubbed Audie's Curve, because Audie's one that came up with the idea for the rock placement here. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful shot. If you're curious, you know CSX really well. What are the gray and navy blue paint scheme called on the older CSX? That's called the stealth scheme. If it had a yellow nose, and it was dubbed as the YN1. But still retain the gray and blue color. Then it went to gray, yellow, and blue with a yellow nose, and that was YN2. This, what you're seeing, is the third generation of YN3. You had YN3, which is just the CSX logo, but all full blue and yellow. Then you had YN3B with a boxcar logo. And YN3C is what fans have dubbed it. That is just the YN3 logo with the CSX website logo, or CSX website underneath the X. Because Joe Hendricks said that the boxcar logo looked stupid. And a lot of fans had to agree. Should have brought YN2 back? I agree. In my personal opinion, YN2 was CSX's best scheme to date. YN2 was more recognizable. YN2 was more unique to them. YN2 is, to this day, the best scheme CSX ever had. It made the CSX look tiny. I agree. I 100% agree with that. I like when CSX puts their logo full and proud across that long hood. In my personal opinion, this is just my personal opinion, I really liked BNSF's H2 scheme. The H2 scheme was very nice, very recognizable, very unique to them. The H3 made the greens darker and made the swoosh logo, or whatever people call it. Norfolk Southern's best scheme, in my personal opinion, is the one with the horse in the NS logo. But again, their engines are just simple, black and white. Then you have the top hats. Excuse me. Then you have the top hats. The top hats were a different breed of their own. I absolutely enjoyed the top hat scheme.
up here.
Because of the lettering on the nose. I have to agree with that 100%.
And then we'll run down T13.
My favorite BNSF unit had to been the one that had the Conrail door.
You can head on down there. I'll run them up T10 around you.
Oh, I say they do. I say they burn up in those locomotives. See, that is the one thing that CSX did do that I really agreed with, is that on the cabs, if you look on the cabs, the top of the cab is white on all CSX motors. That is to keep the sun, well, on most CSX motors, excuse me. That is to keep the sun from penetrating the cab so easily and making the cab unbearably hot. That is why the roofs of the cabs of CSX motors are white. If you didn't already know that. It works better for the cooling. It keeps the cab decently cool. To help your crew members. CSX really is the cornerstone of trying to be good for their customers, but also be good for their employees.
Towards Savannah and all that.
We need to go some more bits there.
All right.
You're hot. It just now started cooling down in here.
CSX, JD dispatcher, answered over.
645, 13.
JD is at M209.
How did you do that? How did you do it now?
All right, 645, there's 209's trying to chop brief and get out the way. I'll get you a signal there in Jamestown, and 209, I'm ready. Go ahead when you are over.
Okay, here we go.
All right, M209, 13.
So dumb, but I get it. It's not about looks. It's not about looks. It is literally just it gives it a hat. Besides, you can barely see the white roof unless you're really looking above, except for right there, maybe. That is the whole purpose of the white roof, is to give your crews some breathing. It's about sending a message. Wait, if it's about sending a message, what message are they sending?
All right, very good. Okay to head south from where you stand. Signal indication. I'm going to let JD know he's talking to somebody, but I'll let him know that you're ready and he'll light you up. Over.
Hey, signal indication, over.
That. There you go. Is that they care more about their crews. Yeah, I mean, yeah. For customers and crews, exactly. And I know I've said this on the channel before. Conrail, be that as it may, you all know exactly what happened to Conrail on June the 1st of 1999. It was absorbed into CSX and Norfolk Southern. Norfolk Southern getting 60 some odd %, CSX getting the rest, right? But did you know, some of you may already know this, but did you know that Conrail didn't approach Norfolk Southern? Norfolk Southern didn't approach Conrail. CSX did not approach Conrail. Conrail approached CSX, wanting to merge with them. It was because of this is the reason why Norfolk Southern got involved, because of the whole scarce of monopoly. So imagine if Norfolk Southern never got involved, and Conrail went through with their whole input for CSX buying the entirety of Conrail. What would the horseshoe curve look like? This is a true story, or at least this is a true story depicting from what I've read off of Wikipedia. I've done a lot of research into the Conrail split, alright? Norfolk Southern only got involved because of the monopoly. Horseshoe curve, if CSX bought Norfolk Southern, not Norfolk Southern, if CSX bought the entirety of Conrail, the horseshoe curve would not exist today. So you got to be thankful for the little things that are at play, because CSX already has a good route through the Alleghenies. This being the it's going through my head. Oh, it's at the tip of my tongue. Someone call Rodney. Yeah, exactly. But just imagine that world, right? Because that was almost a possibility if Norfolk Southern didn't get involved. And then CSX would have had a lot more heritage units. There really is a lot of quote-unquote horseshoe curves. Take the Soldier Summit for example. It's not as popular, but there is a very significant curve there as you're coming off the hill going toward Provo. The Sand Patch, thank you. That's the name I was forgetting about. For some reason I was wanting to call it Big Sandy. It's not the Big Sandy.
Detector, milepost 591.5, no defect. Repeat, no defect. Total axle 468. Detector out.
Defect, 4513.
Oh. Yeah, that's true. It is because of Altoona is the reason why the Roanoke shops are gone. The Cumberland sub, yes. That signal's not supposed to be clear, it's supposed to be restricting, but whatever. The Cajon Pass has some good curves. So does the Mojave, which everybody knows of the. Well, that's not a horseshoe curve. That's a freaking balloon loop, the Tehachapi Loop. Hell, the Riverton has one. But it is also considered a loop. The beginning at Caliente, that's a really good one. Rusty, Caliente's a really good curve. I love taking that curve in run 8. That is a fantastic curve. Well, because the Pensy Railroad was built way before thing, hence the reason why the old Pensy owned so much trackers. That's true. Oh yeah, about Fort Madison Bridge. Whew. Sorry for the yawn. I've been awake since 3:30 this morning. 4:30. 3:30 Central. I went through time zones today, alright? Hello, Little Rock Yard. Hope you're ready for us. Fun fact, for those that are wanting more Riverton lore, yes, this train, quote unquote, originated out of Green Tree. But the crew on board the train is actually out of Little Rock. Reason being, the loaded train that we saw at the beginning of the stream that was right next to this one was brought over from crews from here. They simply went over, and there was another train ready to go back to here, so they basically ferried it back. Took loads over, brought empties back. Same crew, same engines. But this crew's about to time out. That's why they're trying to get this train in the yard. Would someone please design me a good CSX route? I'm tired of building. Oh, we're at 27 likes. You just need 3 more to unlock your Lincolnshire. And as Conrail territory is just another railroad, I just ignore it. Now, dispatcher. After the merge of the Frisco. Yeah, that's true. I tend to forget Frisco never made it to Frisco. Poor things. They tried. Let's see. Hold up. Alright, so, to give a little context for what I was talking, get maces. The Jeep was running low on fuel, so it was sent back to, it was sent back to Riverton, so these two puppies came and took its spot on the last manifest, from the last manifest. But to give a little context for what I was talking about earlier, with Conrail's increasing success, it decided to merge the company with another railroad. So it approached CSX Transportation about buying Conrail. CSX's bid for Conrail, however, drew the attention of the Norfolk Southern Railway, which, fearing that CSX would come to dominate rail traffic in eastern U.S., made a bid of its own, leading to a takeover battle between the two railroads. In 1997, however, the two railroads struck a compromise agreement to jointly acquire Conrail and split most of its assets between them, with Norfolk Southern acquiring a larger portion of Conrail network via a larger stock buyout under the final agreement approved by the Surface Transportation Board. Norfolk Southern acquired 58% of Conrail assets, including roughly 6,000 Conrail route miles, and CSX received 42% of Conrail's assets, including about 3,600 route miles. So yeah, Conrail didn't even think about Norfolk Southern. They wanted CSX. They wanted that seaboard. They wanted a touch of the rolling down south on the seaboard line. Hello, John. How you doing? When I first had the Pittsburgh line, the NS dispatchers were running road trains through the manual switchyard letters thinking it was main 1. And it actually merged with track 2 at Alto. That's funny. And then NS said, Mom said I could have Conrail too. What are you talking about got all the better lines? CSX got the Mohawk. And Selkirk. All very infamous Conrail lines on their own. The New York Central, baby. Doing fantastic, brother. The ends in Pacific, it's impossible. Well, you gotta remember, Union Pacific is actually not Union Pacific. It's just the Rio Grande in disguise. Much easier to make a session. There you go. The Union Pathetic. You see that I've never mentioned Union Pacific this entire stream until you guys just mentioned it. I was not about to talk about them. Good chunk of the Chicago line, which the STB wasn't going to let CSX have the entirety of. That's true. UP isn't actually UP? What? Yeah, I saw that Sean B got arrested. Yes. The whole merger with Southern Pacific, Rio Grande, all that fun stuff. The UP, in today's railroading lore, whatever, the UP is not the UP. It is the DRGW using UP's name. What do you mean, oh God? It is true! Hold on. On 9/11, sorry, on September 11th, 1996, oh, no, never mind. We are wrong. We are wrong. We are wrong. The person who, apparently we are wrong. We're wrong, boys. On 9/11/1996, that is no joke. The person who owned DRGW, they own the combined DRGW and SP system with the parent company Southern Pacific Rail Corporation. They sold that to the Union Pacific Corporation, partly in response to an earlier merger of Burlington Northern and Santa Fe, which formed the BNSF. As the Union Pacific absorbed the DRGW into its system, signs of the fabled Mountain Railroad existence slowly faded. DRGW 5371, the original DRGW locomotive in full Rio Grande paint on the Union Pacific, was retired by UP in December 2008. And then it goes into a whole thing. So, no, we are wrong. We are wrong. DRGW bought SP and then sold that to Union Pacific. They sold out. So they're cowards. They are cowards. They sold out. They're like John Cena. Rio, don't get mad at me. Nope, my headcanon still stands. But I was right on the Conrail thing. Top dog in the American railroading history? Railroading history? Oh. The top dog, I want to say it's Conrail because of how they changed the industry in total. The biggest reason why I dislike UP Dispatcher is the whole thing of, like, I've read so much crap after crap after crap after crap on how they treat their crews. And so, yeah. GM Pumpkin with BNSF lettering. Yeah, like, CSX cannot claim that they are the oldest railroad in history. If you're going by your successors, then yes. I derailed. What did I derail? What did I derail? Hold up. Hold up. Stop. 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 Who switched that switch? Damn it, Conway Southern! I blame 100. I put 100% of blame on Conway Southern. That is a fixed switch. They're the only ones that have access to that switch. 100% of the blame is on Conway Southern. What are you doing? Go here. Thank you. Hello, Chance. How you doing? Long before the Dash 9s, there was the Cube. Let's try again, shall we? Take 2. Action. I checked it. We're good. I put the 100% the blame of Conway Southern. I'm about to absorb Conway Southern into CSX. Long before the Dash 9s, there was the box! They had the power to create worlds. Going bankrupt in the 1920s because at the time the world's largest concrete industry was owned and operated by the Pennsy Railroad. Hey, there you go. How was your vacation away from hell? It was fantastic. Absolutely lovely. But you know what? I was honestly glad to be home after 12 hours on the road. The FRA is introduced. Hello, CC. How are you doing? Before time began, there was the BQ-23-3. But that's 7. Get any sunburn? Actually, I did not. The rest of my family did. Norma did not. Me and Norma played it safe. We knew exactly when time to go out, what the sun radiation was doing, all that fun stuff. You know, the ray count, like how high it is, whatever. And then we applied sunscreen every 90 minutes and shit. We had 100% SPF. I only have one small little burn, and that's on the top of my shoulder. That was it. Other than that, perfect, man. I got tan. My Indian roots are coming out. Corey, we went to Gulf Shores, Alabama. And I tell you what, well, it's not really Gulf Shores. It was off to the side of Gulf Shores. It was the fort. Yeah, it'll come back to me later. But the beach, other than how it wasn't kept up, it was bad. But like the area itself, fantastic. The water was fantastic. It was warm. It was great to swim in. It was absolutely fantastic. Loved every minute of it. I got in the ocean water one last time yesterday. Around this time yesterday, actually. Swam till I got tired, and then we went in, took a shower, and went out to eat with the entire family, and called it a night when I came back. And when I woke up at 3:30 this morning Central Time, I was ready to go home. Fort Madison, yes. That's it, actually. We stayed at Fort Madison. Not the actual fort, but off to the side of the fort. In the beach housing area. I spent 212 miles on just I-65 alone. I hated it. I hate I-65. Taste the sun. That's incredible, Mother Slug. Merge Conway Southern. I'm going to. I'm going to bring them in the CSX. It's actually 11 and a half. going there, it's only 10.5 because, you know, time jumps. We're going from Eastern to Central. But it's 12.5 coming back. Yep, I went right through Irondale. And as soon as we crossed into Alabama, we blasted Sweet Home Alabama. You also got to factor in traffic. There was a lot of traffic on the way back. No, it would be bad. Conway, Southern, and G&W paint. People have done that before. Sweet Home Alabama. Big Macs. Big Mac attack. Ask me about Bigfoot. Huh? I mean, I have been watching a lot of Bigfoot TikToks here lately. I'm gonna kick this caboose. Good enough. That's good enough, Big Max. You're going to derail the damn thing. It's great, man. It is great. I love them. I've been following ever since I first found it. Kicking! Oh, I want to do some kicking! Oh, that kicked hard. You see the bungee cord effect it just done? I'm gonna put him back away. Listen, I've derailed that poor caboose right there so many times. It's unreal. The Big Macs are about to depart on their own little quest. They got to run the local tonight. I don't know. You guys want to do the local real quick with the Big Macs? Those are full. These are empty. The locals left a thing called an energy drink. Let's try it. Whew, I'm geeking out right now. It's so good. You can't shoot at me. I'm not. I'm not gonna say the rest of that one. You know the rest of that one. Hats on you. Do not say it in chat. That's a fender bender. Wrong one. I need this one. Thank you. Time to do some switching. He drinks laxative. Jesus. I just drink a Monster, alright? I'm a Kyle, alright? I have to have a Monster to start my day. It's my coffee, alright? Might as well get morning grub ready. It's so good. That's actually one of George's horns, the guy who I pointed you to a while ago. I need to see, did Schilling send me his skins that he done for those guys? Just ask Georgia. He should be able to pull it out. Chat. What should we do? What should we do first? Because we'll have to do a little bit of maneuvering if we want to get these boxcars out and prepared for that portion of the local. But should we do the run up to the Sarah plant first, or should we swap out the boxcars? And I don't have any empty crap. Schilling! Schilling. CSX wood chips. Download. Download! Already have it. Put the center beams up front. CSX wood chips. I got to put in the wood chips. Manage content. CSX wood chips. Apparently I already have them installed. Alright. Today. Oh no. It didn't bring it up. Arden doesn't exist anymore. Arden hasn't existed since, I don't know. I need some empties to put in there. Beep poppity 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 pa. Beep poppity poppity pa. Beep poppity beep poppity poppity. Preparing the Krabby Patty. I just kept the website Arn arrive. Planet Arn or whatever. Alright, so now that we have that set up, chat, what should we do? I'm gonna let you guys do a thing because I gotta go AFK for just a second. So I'm gonna do this. Which part of the local should we do? Only need one like to 30, so if you haven't liked, do it now. Start a poll. Local. To Sarah. The Cooperage. Let me know. I'll be right back. You have until I get back. Alright, we're going to Sarah. We'll do it first. Because that takes, the one for the Coopers takes a lot more finagling. Because this crew, this train right here is now waiting for a new crew. They've done their job. They're out of here for the day. We're getting on this guy. This is a new crew. What is this? How is it still locked? What's up, Crazy Rail Fender? How you doing? You got to TRS 22? Very nice. You can join us now on Riverton 1.3. It sucks. Yeah, 47. Yeah, I got 4720. I actually plan on putting it on a manifest here in just a second. Alright, L204 is ready to rock and roll out of Little Rock. We gotta run up to Sarah and do a job here off of track 2. Now, one thing is, hello, why did you, why are you wait a minute! Why are you holding the whole freaking track like that? I think I need to send a train down the freaking Conway. Hold up. Chat, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Is it all full? They're all full. Shit. Alright. So here's what we'll do. I'm gonna maneuver, I'm gonna finagle. No, wait, what are you doing? Get off of that! You're the helper units. You don't need to be on there. Then you guys need to leave. Boop. Boop. Alright. And we're gonna get 4 of you guys. Finagle you over here. Boop. And you two. We're gonna follow up on the rear. And I wish you luck in pushing this entire beast all the way up there. The CM44s are kit bashes. They are private. Route build of the clinch field. Ha! I want to do an actual clinch field, but I don't know. Can't talk myself into it. Let me get the stupid freaking Riverton done first, before we do anything else in Appalachia. Let's see. Boom, boom. There's that set, that set, that set. And while we're here, we'll go ahead and make the manifests. Boom, 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 boom. Who is sitting up here? Who are you? That's Chance's train. Chance, I'm sorry. Boop. Boop. Let's see. And then who are you? What the hell is this? Get out of here. Uh-oh, the loop track isn't here. What am I doing? None of your concern. Not right now. What was that? Hold up. I'm going to try to copy this train from... Danny B. It had 7109 and 4568. CSXCM. No. You'll be close enough. 7109. No, that's a YN3B. Or YN3C, rather, sorry. I don't need a biodiesel. I don't need Norfolk Southern either. The hell? Boop. That's the Spirit of West Virginia. I don't need the biodiesel. I just need a YN3C. Do I not have a YN3C? Oh, they're nobody. Shut up, chat. I hear you over there making fun of me. Let's see. His number was 7109. Excuse me. Where'd the rest of the train go? Where did the... Excuse me? Try this one. Why is half the train disappearing? We'll do this one. There! I don't think it's meant to do that. And I need... this one. Yeah, there we go. And from what the only two cars that I could see on the front is some... But I'm just going to give it manifest. Boop. I knew you were going to spawn with motors. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Why? Ta-da! Alright. So... I need a shilling. Thomas Red. There we go. We got shilling. So I need you, my dear friend, to navigate. No, I'm sorry. Drive by. No. For anyone, I'm sorry that 4568 is not leading. I'm recreating this off of a manifest that is currently taken from a picture in the WIT Discord. You had 7109 on the helm, while 4568 was trailing. So, here we are. Let me go ahead and tell this train where I need it to go. Drive via Waverly, Maine. And you're going to take track 1 down. Drive via East Little Rock, Maine 1. Drive via West Little Rock, track 1. And then drive via Twin Rocks, track 1, and drive via drive 2 rather for your you should have seen what happened, see? But drive 2. Also, you're supposed to be enjoying vacation. I need drive 2 West Green Tree, track 1. There you go. And then that's where you'll have your crew change. And it's being driven by Schilling. No guarantees it's going to make it. But you ain't doing much. Shame. Nah. They were just stopped this traffic light. I purposely have this traffic light where it doesn't try to get them stuck on the tracks. Oh, is it about the storm? Damn. Hey, you guys hit 32 likes. Thank you, fan. Thank you so much for that. We will be, you just unlocked a Lincolnshire stream later this week. Sorry, I hit the wrong... Hello? Alright, Final Destination, you can get your old shit out of here. I'm trying to see Choo Choo. We'll be gone in an hour or so. Oh, okay. Yippee! Yip! I can't do that high-pitched yippee. Where is this train? I do love the fact that he's being drove by Schilling. There he is. He's not home, Georgia. He is currently near the Atlantic. Yeah, we're going to continue it. Just give me some time. I'm trying to do other things. I want to get further on the... It is definitely a trail fail. But I want to get further on the... what's it called? Project. Before I come back here. Jeep. I'm a Jeep. I said Jeep, I'm a Jeep. There is a DPU. Hello. Why are you Norfolk Southern? Gotta fix that right now. The Utah belt. Yes, thank you. Here, you know what? Since Fort Madison's coming in time too. Don't worry. But I'm not. I took a break to take a break. Okay. So yes, I'm back, but I want to do my thing. I don't even know the UP Geneva subdivision. I barely even know the Geneva Convention. What just happened? Hey! Are you good? Alright. It was bungeeing real bad. Missing bridge? No, it's not a missing bridge. It is purposely like that. Mother Slug? And everyone in the chat. It's because Schilling is driving. It's exactly what's happening. But, you tell us, chat, I gotta hear from you. What do you guys think they're doing here? Is that bridge being built? Or are they taking it down? See ya, Georgia! See, that is the whole purpose of this scene right here. It is meant to leave the wonder. This scene will never be quote-unquote completed because technically it is completed in my mind. It is to make everybody wonder, what are they doing here? Are they building it? Or are they tearing it down? Ah, Corey's seeing some of the clues here. On Riverton 1.3, I think, on 1.3,
CSX equipment.
if you go up
defect
Cornetsville,
detector. Milepost
you'll see this scene.
300.7.
And it's kind of obvious what they're doing here. Because so much traffic has generated for this coal tipple that has been complaint after complaint after complaint for this crossing, and people is upset about stopping at this crossing for literally an hour or so, waiting for a train to get out of the way. The state is building a bridge. Now, what I'm going to do here is what's real fun about this is, like, those that have 1.3, you already see this scene as it's happening. The next full release of the Riverton that I do, you'll see a little bit more completed here. And thus, as you go through the releases of the Riverton, this bridge will be built, kind of making it look like you guys saw it get built over time. So it's kind of fun. And you know what? I might do something here too. Maybe. Gotta leave you guessing. But we got a local to run, and I have this freaking tanker to get out of the way. There he is. Hello. I need you to drive to Denton Chemical. Denton Chemical runaround. There you go. Then you go see Dennis. Oh, what do you want? Bring yourself a Conrail. That is a big fact. Snow is flying now, boy. Oh, it's getting off my face. Corey, we need to remake that video, but in Trainz.
CSX equipment defect detector. Milepost 300.7. No defects. No defects. Total axle 632. End of transmission.
First, Conway Southern has got the charge, so they're going to come out for us. Bring this damn Conrail, boy! You didn't be here. But our local L201 has been given the signal to get out of the yard. But he can only go up to the East Little Rock signal. Why is the TRC not working? Why did you wait till I get right up on you? Hello? L201 CSXT 4526. I'll stop all red. East Little Rock. Waiting for this guy. Well, the Little Rock rail cam sure is busy. Got a delightful sight here today. I think that is an RS5T. Oh no, you horn nerds are gonna have to help me out here. Alright, TRK, we'll catch you later. Yes, that'd be awesome. That exists already? Never mind. Oh yeah, flying cam, but it's huge. Alright, hold up. Chat, I'm sorry, but you guys are gonna have to bear with me here. Like, what Z is talking about. Invisible track.
No, no.
Insufficient space. You gotta be kidding. But that's the thing. It's just a big ass freaking camera. You know, that's true. Let's see.
No, 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 no.
Okay. There we go. And see, now if we were as actual camera guy, I like how it's also being driven by shilling. Brothers, my kids really gave me a run for my money. I say they did, Doc. How you doing? There's the infamous Little Rock Rail Cam. I know I could use a controller. If I could find on my bits here. That's the wrong thing. Crap. I didn't mean to unplug that. I'll just unplug that. Plug that. Turn that on. What's battery life? Your half battery? Why is it not working?
No.
Oh, where are you going?
No, no, no.
What is happening? Why does it not let me move the camera? It don't let me move the camera, but it lets me do everything else. Oh, I can move. I can't move the camera in the cam, but I can move it outside. That's odd. Ah, pacing shots. But my mouse is in the way of the friggin' switch, so there's that ugly thing. All right, L201. What did I say? L201. L201 on the CSXT 45. Did I say 4526? Yeah. L201 and CSXT 4526. Got it all clear. Ace Little Rock. Track 2. Go on to Sarah. Ready to rock and roll. No button to push. No Monopoly. No Uno. Let's rock and roll. Hey. DCS 2023, welcome to the Empty Hoppers. And they are out of here with the first part of their local. And thus, the noise at Little Rock has come to an end. Why are we going so fast? Calm down, Jeffro. What now for newcomers? The train that we was just sitting there waiting for, that tank train, came from this yard here. This is the interchange point for CSX and Conway Southern. Conway Southern is my basically my fictional, which is a Class 2 regional railway. Think of something like R.J. Corman. That is Conway Southern. And currently it is the rainbow years. You'll see all kinds of different power amongst Conway Southern engines. All because of their lack of power. Because they bought too much trackage with not enough power. I'm gonna have to run to the underneath the cab for a second. I'll be back. I gotta use this. What's my train? Alright, I'm back. I had to go use the restroom really quick. Sorry. My eyeballs were floating. Chat, can we see some love really quick? I'm sorry that I didn't do this a minute ago, but can we see some love in the chat for DC 2023 for becoming an empty hopper of the WIT Simulations channel? Now, if you yourself would like to help, support the WIT Simulations family, thus by also supporting and keeping our website up and all of our content for free, then check out the join button right next to the subscribe button on this YouTube video. There are 3 different memberships, and the memberships range from different things. I need to come up, I'm not going to lie to you, I need to come up with more diversifying things to make it better. So you can really, in my own personal opinion, I'd either choose 1 or 3. If you want to choose 2, that's on you. I don't really have the time, or like, I've got so much stuff going on personally, and so like, if you choose 3, you get early access to all of my stuff that I'm creating. You get beta testing stuff whenever I get something to where you guys can actually test it and have fun with it. If you choose 1, then you basically become just a normal member, and you also get access to like the Lincolnshire beta, which is available in the WIT Discord. But you can also get the availability for that if you boost the Discord server. Then Crazy Railfender, you might not be able you might not be enabled to do joins. But there should be a join button. I don't know how it is for mobile. I can't awfully remember off the top of my head. But that is really up to you. Trainz Railfan Gaming 1066, longtime engineer member. Fantastic friend of the channel. He also does his own stuff. I have to highly recommend him. Dude has exploded. He's gotten bigger than I am. He is great. So please make sure to go check out his YouTube channel. Just click his name, go check him out. I highly recommend him. He does a lot of stuff. Also longtime members of the channel. You can ask Trainz Railfan Gaming 6. They get betas whenever I have a beta ready for them. And they also, Craig Bishop, got to give him some love. They get areas of the routes named after them. And of course, for Tier 1 and 2, you get your name at the beginning of the streams and all that fun stuff. So, I highly recommend. If you want to do so, that's all on your accord. We appreciate all your love and support, because it helps me keep that website up. That way, not only I can keep my stuff on there, but I can keep all my friends' stuff on there and give them a place to show their creativity. So that's the whole point of it. So thank you guys so much for all of your love. I do greatly appreciate it. I think it's the longest time I've been in a cab this entire stream. Who remembers when this was single track area? Who still only has single track area? Is it 55 yet? It is. All right, cool. Let's rock and roll. This had to be double tracked. Little Rock became such a congestion that this had to become single track or double track. CSXL201 on the CSXT 4526. Got to clear Crawford.
CSX,
Track 2.
Equipment defect
284.4.
detector. Milepost 389er.4. CSX equipment.
I was going to say there's two defect detectors here.
Milepost 284.4. Track 2. CSX equipment defect detector. Milepost 284.4.
Telling you right now, in the lore of the Riverton, crews out of Little Rock love this local. They love getting this just to wide open this thing. I mean, all it is a bunch of empty hoppers. Like 10 of them. Tracks in one town, Jesus. Look here, we're racing a bus, a van. It's a bread truck. I have two giant Chevrolets sitting here, dude. You ain't gonna race me. Besides the SD40-2, the AC44. Or the -9. -8. Yes. Tree! Excuse me. Nah, we just pulled a, what was that? The, 7276? -8, yes. CSXC L201 on CSXT 4526. Got a medium approach. Sarah, come to a stop at the Sarah Aggregates plant. Crews out of Little Rock especially
CSX
love
equipment
when they get two
detector.
motors.
Milepost
Reason being, if you're doing this job with one motor, you have to take the loads back to Little Rock.
No
It
defects. Total axle
sucks.
5.
Oh, hello.
0. End of transmission.
Hello, 4568. Dispatcher done really good at rounding them around us. And I forgot to spawn the cars. I forgot to spawn the cars. That was a good beat right there. The rails on the Riverton are hot. BNSF DPU. You technically was supposed to come to a stop before that crossing. I blame the engineer. You do not have a light on the rear. It's alright. I'm having fun.
No.
It has been forever since I got to play Trainz, so I'm playing Trainz, alright? I'm having a grand old time right now.
No.
No. 1, a 2, a 3, 4,
No.
5, 6,
No.
7, 8, 9,
No.
10. It's been 3 weeks since I played Trainz, so
No.
I'm having a grand time right now. Add aggregate. Whoop. Why is it just 256? 0 then. Ballast. Yeah, just do that. Well, you know, I had my vacation and stuff, and I'm just now back, so that's why I'm having so much fun. Cause it's been a minute since I got to sit here and just play Trainz. And just play on my route, you know? Chat. Let's see who is alive. For those that can hear me, for those that can see me, I want you to type out the word Tubby. Tubby. Can we get a Tubby spam? I'm gonna make that an emote. Bees Churger. Alright, Tubby. I love Tubby. Tubby is the second mascot of WIT. Yeah, there you go, Z. You done said the Riverton run better on it. Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys the reason why crews love taking 2 motors on this job. Where did my shilling go? There's another shilling. There you go. So they'll uncouple that engine. They'll move him out of the way over here, right?
DFX, equipment, defect, detector, milepost, 284.4, track, 1.
What is the best yard ever built? I'm gonna go with Waycross. And they'll come back to this unit. Oh, that's going the wrong direction. Stop it. First say is your word. Wait, what? I'm gonna say Waycross. Yard unit, damn it! MP15. I gotta go with the MP15. I agree with Z. Then they'll take this second unit on up. Go grab the loads. You gotta be very careful. This is old track. Barely maintained, but it's not maintained by CSX. It is maintained by the company.
CSX equipment defect detector. Milepost 284.4. Track 1. No defects.
It is not ribbon rail
defects.
at all.
Total axle 636. End of transmission.
It's not yard unit. You got to see 1852 today? Very nice. Very nice indeed. Also, ladies and gentlemen, please, if you are not already a member of our Discord, you are more than welcome to join our Discord. Link is down in the description down below. As soon as this stream is over, you'll be able to join me in the Trainz General and join me for WIT After Dark. It's where I kind of let loose and I still stream there, but I don't really hold my language back and all that fun stuff. And there's memes and all that fun shit. Well, sorry. Because if approach medium is the goat of Trainz, of the Trainz community, then I am the black sheep of the family. Well, I just crossing not working. There it goes. Crews will keep their bells on as they enter into this industry. Pirates, yeah. Notice, I never put a speed limit here, but I need to. Once you hit that gravel right there, you need to be below 5 miles an hour. Bell on as you enter this industry. Right about there is where you want to be. 4.55, somewhere through there. You're going to gain because it's a small hill. Doubt what? What are you doubting? Slugs. Oh, okay. I mean, slugs are okay, but I don't think they're more built. They're more built for road locals than they are yard units. You might see a bunch doing like hump yard stuff, but you want to keep it just firm enough. Get your conductor out there. Bring her in. And close the door. Top favorite yard? Waycross. I'm gonna go with Waycross. No changing my mind. Waycross. Now that all the loads are secure. That's the wrong way. We're gonna pull them out. But here's the real fun part. While he's pulling them out... No, you can't do that. In all technicality, we'll do this. Because it's just one crew. It's just two people right here. We'll have to play it as that. I don't know why this speed limit's still 55. See how much time flies when you're having fun? We've been live for nearly 3 hours. They are aggregate hoppers. That's what this plant. That's what this plant loads. Is finished aggregate. You know, when I first started it, it was gonna be a quick stream. Then I started having fun. They're going to bring the loads out, the 45s, 47. We're going to bring it to the end of the track here. No longer need the bell, because we're no longer in that vicinity. We'll just need the bell when we come to a stop. Because of the standing porch. Oh yeah, I'd have to say that actually probably be best for crews. And for those that are wondering, I'm using a rail driver. I have thought about in the past. Would you guys like a direct, whenever I'm doing drive streams like this, would you guys like a direct view of my rail driver as I am working the controls? I never thought about actually using that kind of a view, but I can do it. I just deactivated my road driver. Which one are you? Oh, there I am. Hi. Also, Bert, don't mind the shirt. So, if I do this, you guys will be able to see my road driver. Hey, there you go. Hold up. Give you all some light. That's not enough. There. Now you guys should be able to see some light on the subject, which is the rail driver, my control stand. Alright, cool. Alright, so we did this backwards. We were supposed to take that engine down, but it's alright. Can you guys see it pretty good? This is what I use during all my streams. It is so wore out. Hell, she's almost 10 years old. But yeah, we done this ass backwards. Uh-oh, I'm moving the camera. Not what I meant to do. Hi. That was not supposed to be a thing for ghosts. Right there. Go. Yeah. Sorry, I was also filming with camera. So, what is this? Hello? What are you guys waiting on? Oh, red light, of course. So right now we need to go back and grab these guys. What's your slight issue? Now, there's this big shadow here. That's my microphone. See that? That's my microphone. I can't really help that. I need a different light. I can do that. That might help. Does that light help at all? I've got it as bright as setting. Now can you guys see the rail driver pretty well? Good. Chat will go quiet. I don't know that much, all right. I'm not that intellect. I'm not a rivet counter, as they call them. All right, now we're gonna pull this cut out. Normal NPC behavior. Of course, we're going to pull the whole cut above the crossing here. That way we don't stop traffic for so long. You're basically playing musical engines, alright? I don't think I've done this local fully on stream before. Just for fun, Z. Better than nothing. It's better than that one commenter I got in here a while ago. I'm glad that it was automatically flagging it. I had a guy in here bringing in, like, some very sensual things that the rest of the chat did not need to see. And now for the shits and giggles, I'm going to throw another train in the mix. I guess that's better than the giggles and shits, right? CSX, equipment defect detector, milepost. Hit the button, babe. And we're going to have the Seaboard Airline Heritage Unit, the 1900 on the helm on this one. R.I.P. And rest is forget, never forget. Followed by 3351 and 3439. And they're going to be carrying a intermodal behind them. Actually, they're going to be a 5-engine bonus with the SD70 Ace. And an ES40. I already done your foreign power. This is CSX territory, boy. Alright, there's long one. Giovanni! Boop. Map. Map. A very, very long train with one rear DPU. And it is also, I need to go to edit session, driver command. No, I need to edit the driver command. Instant load command. There we go. Save, check. Perfect. This train is freaking huge. I think he's a bit too big. He's almost 2 miles long. We don't need a 2 mile long intermodal. 1.5 miles would be suffice. Good. With a rear DPU. Op sessions in the future? No, because sessions kill me. Like, completely hurt my soul. Load all. I forgot I changed the horn on that. I've seen worse, Z. A very special choo-choo leading. I want to hear him come around this corner. That'd be something to look out for while we're playing musical engines down here trying to get this local done. If I don't have this local, it's either... So, chat. One of two things is going to end this stream. Either A, we reach 10 p.m. Eastern, which is in 45 minutes. Or B, I get this stupid local done. Oh, that's easy. That's the Dash 8. The C40-8Ws. God, that horn. Rolling Driving down south on the Seaboard line. What a consist. No, it didn't. It didn't hit a bread van. Bread van is parked. I'm floating. I'm gonna change these roads. This is the Louisville to Jacksonville intermodal. I'm sorry, Louisville to New Orleans intermodal. Let's go back to our train. Okay, so there's that. Now to continue to play musical engines, that way we get everything set up correctly. This is so nice. But it is also there we go.
CSX equipment defect detector milepost.
It is a lot of movement for just cars going in and cars going out.
7.
In retrospect, we should have got this engine out of the way, had that engine pull back, grab the empties, pull them forward, while this engine pulled the loads out. Because what I've done here is just essentially just made a mess. Trying to turn these two engines around to head back. When we could just retrospect, just go down here, grab the empties, throw them in, and just have one engine on both ends. But why would we do that? I feel like all I'm doing is creating a mess. You can tell I haven't done this local a lot. Trying to come up with it on the fly. Have no engines? There you go. We could do one loco on each end. But why? I could have, but that's a 6-mile runaround. come to a stop there. Hello? Why are you going forward? Alright, chat, I do have to ask, what do you guys think of the rail driver screen? Should we keep it? DCS says no.
CSX equipment defect detector milepost 300.7. No defects. No defects. Total axle 676. End
Yes.
of transmission.
I 100% agree, Z.
CSX equipment defect detector
There's the manifest earlier.
milepost 266.5.
We're giving the Big Macs an attack right now. Yeah, that sounds cool as hell, Z. I can't afford that. I got bills to pay, Mother Slug. And besides, I don't think that the sim thing is even ready for Trainz. Now we gotta back this back out, put it back on the main. Jumping fence is still, there you go. I'm gonna put her in notch 1 and run to that bush real quick. I'll be right back. Before it goes to notch 8.
DSX, equipment defect detector, milepost 266.5. No defect. No defect. Total axle 636. End of transmission.
Alright, I'm back. Thank you, John. Just like Dewey. Spring switch. Now come to a stop. I don't want to couple up to the empty cut. We're just playing musical freaking engines at this point. I know. You should have probably heard 2 defect detectors go off. Should have heard the older one and the newer one that everyone's familiar with. Stop! Stop! I don't want you to couple! And yes, I agree. We do need to do a watch party of Unstoppable sometime. Now get your cut out of the way. Buckeye, I wouldn't come out alive. Oh my God, it's a morph! I morph! Ladies and gentlemen, if you need someone that is a streamer on Twitch.tv that will give you things of the variety of nature, of all kinds of things, while also being cute, fun, bubbly, and fun, please make sure to visit Morphmas on Twitch.tv/Morphmas. I would greatly appreciate it if you do so. Fantastic human being at heart as well. Love him to death. Please. Give some the morphs some love. Hey! And tell the Miss Monkey I said hi too. Alright, you can come to a stop there. I don't need you no more. I need you. Alright, we're gonna ride this guy. What? What's he gonna look like? Yeah. I'm hoping I can get up in here and back out before the intermodal shows up. That way I could technically try to have a race with the intermodal. Yeah, crazy? You have no plans for your vacation this year? Oh no! Oh, hey, that doesn't mean you still can't enjoy your time off. Why should you be concerned? I just got back from the very southern tip of Alabama, and I don't plan on going anywhere else other than work until this October. You got a job? Nice! Fantastic, man. I hope you like it. Good to hear. Cries and work. Ah! Believe me, I've been crying in that for the last 9 years. But I really have no complaints until redacted. Takeover 2025. Are you ready to be took? Wait. Is there two? There are two whistle posts here. Why? Want to try guessing it? You're in telecommunications. I cannot be specific. It's not family friendly. I need these crossing gates to go off. Hello? Thank you. I need to. I've gotten so used to like how my horn and bell is set up. See, right here's my bell button, here's the horn button. If I do the horn, I just basically bring down the rest of my hand to turn on the bell. So like, because I'm just so used to where it's at and placement of my hand when I'm running the controls. Just bring down the rest of my hand right on top of that bell button right there. It rubs it a lot, which is why, if you guys can see it, the stickers are non-existent. About to just rip them off, since they're not technically there anyway. Remember, beyond this spot, bell on, less than 5. My horn lever broke in a Run 8 stream a long time ago. I want to say about 6-7 years now. and I super glued it, and it's stayed there ever since. Has not broke back off. I just super glued it back during the stream, by the way. Super glued it back, and it hasn't broke off since. It's still there, still working just fine. Run back just a little bit. And you want to park the first hopper under the loader. You have enough room. Don't let your thing lie to you. You have enough room to park that first car under the loader. But it's specific 10 cars. Right about there. You gonna head out, BNSS 62? All right, brother. You enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out with us. And then that's it. This place is done. See you in the Lincolnshire. Yo, because we hit 40 likes. Thank you, guys, so much for that. And if you can't support us via doing the subs and the joins and all that fun stuff, just support us by hitting that like button. Because hitting that like button does tremendous work, guys. I greatly appreciate it if you do. Hey. Our bell can go off, and then we're going to take this up to the end of the track, back this cut up, split it, pull the first engine forward, put this engine behind it, and then make our way back to Little Rock Yard, where this job is finally done. This job's a hassle. It really is. It needs another switch right here. That way you can do runarounds. Chat, if you think that this needs another switch back into track 2, give me a tubby. Nope, their table didn't go through yet because right there they are. Chat's awfully quiet. Only one person said tubby. Z already did. Because I think a runaround there would be a lot better than what we're doing right now. Well, I'm not going to be able to race him. He's already going. was 1900 in all of her glory. That was before she caught fire. Why so harsh? It did roll down the seaboard line a little bit hard. The Riverton's been busy tonight. Got a manifest about 20 miles ahead of this guy. Then you got the local over here. A coal run done just a minute ago. The oil train that's making its way down south. It should have already made it to where it was supposed to go by now. But it has been a very busy day on the Riverton. Very busy indeed. But all this stupid maneuvering that I'm doing right now would have been solved really easily with a friggin' runaround. I got pull forward. Come to a stop just beyond the switch. It's a big ass intermodal. Oh, there's the end. Grab this motor. Put it back over here. You don't have a light. Intermodal, you have a light on the rear. Have a safe trip there. Over. Grab this guy again. Back up. Couple up to both the second motor, then your cut of cars. do your air brake testing and all that fun stuff. And then, finally, get underway back to the yard. I was really hoping to race the intermodal, but apparently not.
CSX equipment.
He's already hitting the defect detector.
Detector.
Jesus.
Milepost 284.4. Track 1.
All right. L201 now on the CSXT 4547. Now making our way back to Little Rock Yard. We spent almost an hour right there for this stupid one industry. When it could have been much easier, much quicker if we just had a runaround. Now I gotta make a runaround. I want to try to catch that intermodal, but I doubt I'm going to. He's fully in the 55 now. He's rocking now. But so are we. What the hell? They are. What the fuck? I don't know where the hell that came from. This is Jake's. Don't drink that. I'm speeding.
CSX equipment defect detector. Milepost 284.4.
My wife found a random
No
beer that's not even
defects.
mine. That's not even the beer that I drink.
No defects. Total
Like,
axle
when does it expire? I mean,
7.
hell, I won't let it go to waste.
Of transmission.
What was that? 284? Dude, he's already past 284. Yeah, there's no way I'm catching him now. Pause. I want to see him go past the DG. That's all that little local is, man. Just a bunch of aggregate hoppers. You get picked up on the next manifest. $2.39, I wish. I really need to see if I can reskim one of the old TBS gas stations into a marathon. You can if you ignore this. I can't ignore the speed limit. CSXL201 on the CSXT 4547. Got a clear. Crawford 284.4, track number 2. Westbound direction 4547. What's up?
CSX equipment defect detector. Milepost 284.4. Track 2.
Also, Morph, I apologize that I have not been in VRC here
CSX
recently. I've been playing a lot of CVR here lately.
Detector.
I found a bunch of other beans that are just kind of like us.
Track 2.
And they are so
defects. No defects.
awesome to hang out with, I'm not gonna lie.
8. End of transmission.
I did that before I went to vacation. Pretty cool beans, man. Pretty cool beans. You'd like them. You'd really like them. I'm ignoring speed limits, damn it. We'll make our way back to the yard. Can I time this right? Maybe. When those saxophones hit, man, you know what time it is. My friends, as my little local is hitting this approach signal, it is time for me to bounce. It's 10 o'clock Eastern, well, 9:56 rather, but still yet. It's getting late here on this Saturday night. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Remember, we have a Lincolnshire stream coming very, very soon. So if you haven't already done so, please make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. And all the other fun stuff. Comment on what you liked about it. Hey, we caught up with the intermodal. But, sure, Morph, sure. But, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you all having a great rest of your night. Make sure to join our ever-growing family in the Discord. Discord link is in the description down below. You could always use some love over there. You can join us there too. Have a great rest of your weekend. And I'm going to bounce, eh? I'm going to let the music take us out since it's really overbearing and loud, but it sounds so good, eh? You all have a great rest of your night. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. I'll see you on down the line. Bye-bye. I know, right?